up to Coomb Hill. We are in the clouds, and even if you can't see it, there's a hangman's noose, well was, just there. That's the tallest point of England. Just there. Just there. And over there is Hungerford. I've been up here loads of times before. Over there's Newbury. Down here, it's just like going up in a, well, that's for the parachuters which took off in the Second World War. They just jumped off with open parachutes to train here. And then there's Mickey. And then there's Hampshire behind, although you can't really see it, it's over there. And here is a fort. Oh, that's freezing. I didn't bring a coat, did I? That's a fort. So we're going to make a little investigation there, aren't we? Mickey. We've got Floss. There's Floss. She's all excited. Anyway, we're in the clouds. That's what that is. I mean, look how low they are. We are on the bottom of the clouds. Look.
Yeah, it's almost level, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's quite a scene, isn't it?
Yeah, we're in the clouds. We're in the clouds. It's not a very nice day up here, but it's not too windy because you can't. I don't think it is. But anyway, this way. Anyway, we're going to go off and have a look at see what this is here. To show you how high we are, because obviously where the hangman's noose is, which is over there a bit, because we've come down. Sorry, I've zoomed in. We've come down the hill and we're going to Hungerford now. But to show you how high we really were, right? Those are clouds touching the top of the hill, Coomb Hill. Because that's how high we are. We're at cloud level here. Those are clouds just there, look. Just there, touching over the top of that hill. They are clouds. That is how high we are here. It's really hard to explain to people that this is the highest point of England when you're up on that rock, hill. And there's clouds just coming over the top of the well, I suppose it's a mountain. Yeah, there you go. Clouds. Anyway, I just added that bit to stop the car because I saw it. To show you how high we are, because obviously on the canal, and there's some nice old houses. On the canal, and there's some nice old houses, very old houses. And this nice old bridge. This thing is a walkway. This has been added probably in the last 10-20 years. But the bricks, they're red bricks. Red bricks, red bricks, red bricks. Yeah, nice old tunnel. This is obviously the canal. You can get canal rides all the way, you can go on a canal ride. Ooh. Woo, woo, woo. More old houses. I feel like I'm going to fall in. Mickey, Mickey, Mickey. Ah. Sounds like I could sing. I can't. But anyway, yeah, nice old bridge. All red brick. All red brick. Red brick.
Oh, look, we're getting slim bricks.
Oh yeah, look. Did you see that? Are they older than the slim bricks?
Well,
I think they are. I think the slim bricks are older. But they're putting them in this bridge to make this bridge. Oh, that was interesting. I never noticed that bit before. Loads of things you don't notice. Very old bridge. And there's the town hall up there, and that's old. Hungerford itself is just, the high street is old. Everything's old. And that's fake history on there. I don't remember that bit being in the water, but it's there. Obviously people put their canal boats down there. Ah. Anyway, we're going back now, Mickey. It's cold up on Coomb. Anyway, we're going to look up here for a moment. Just to show you the high street is old. Yeah, we're walking up here. It's all old, old, old. Hungerford is old. Well, the high street is, and then the rest of it's a housing estate. Yeah, the rest of it is a housing estate. Red brick, red brick. Doesn't look so red on the video, but it is. You come out and you've got all these nice old buildings. This is Hungerford. Yeah, Hungerford. Come across, I mean, it's obviously quite nice here. We've got a nice old building over there, which is round the corner. Ooh. And we've got this beautiful canal where they're all fishing. The train's going past over there. And then I spotted the pillbox. Never noticed it before on the side of the road. So we're going to have a look. A little look. What's it like in there then? Hiya. Mickey, what's it like? Well, I can get in there, can I?
People just throwing their shit in there.
Nothing nice in there.
No.
Oh, it's so dark in there.
You can walk round if you wish. It's not too bad, it's not wet or anything. Just full of rubbish. Leaves.
Oh. Well, I was going to... It smells like pee in here.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. Mickey, put your torch out here so we can see what it looks like a little bit. So it's 2 rooms then?
No, it just goes round in a semicircle. You know.
So what could they've got in here? I'm going to look through the window up here. I'm not going in there. It's too... I'm going to look here, Mickey. There's a window here so we can look through the... There was what? Shall we... there's one here. But you can't really see in. There's a window there, but you can't really see in. Oh, there's one here. You can see over there, that's where the doorway is. But we can't really see in it. There's no point going in it because it's so dark in there.
Big enough for
Nice canal boat over there. Huh?
big enough a couple of beds and sheets.
But why is it that shape?
Because the ricochet of bullets. No, can't.
So you think this is part of a castle?
No, no. Not good. More pillar box.
Or you reckon they rolled it, didn't you?
Well, not this one.
You think this one's a sec? But why would that be there? For what reason?
For
It's very low, isn't it?
protecting the canal.
Oh.
If any bullets came in, it would just ricochet off these edges. What's the tea? They're probably like every mile down the canal.
We're going to look over here. We'll wait till this car's gone.
I think the Second World War, these canals were well used, weren't they?
I'm going to look here. Because this is where the canal is. Also, it says fisheries. Canals. Yeah. Up the hill, up the hill. But again, how do they build all this? Anyway, and that nice house there. Right, I'll stop that now. I'm just adding this bit in afterwards with the thought that everybody might say, well, I mean, I've filmed this quite a few times, but a lot of people might be thinking, well, what is that in front that we're looking at here and here? What it is that obviously that was we have Poppy Day on, what is it, 7th of November, something like that. So that's what those laurel wreaths, that's what those wreaths are for, right? But this is because in the Second World War, they jumped off this hill with open parachutes because that's how high it is from the ground. I mean, maybe this isn't the best picture to be showing you on, but it's quite a drop when you jump off. So they would then be jumping off with open parachutes for training. So that's what that is, and it tells you which regiments, and you know, there's a plaque there for it. So I thought I'd just add that in case you wanted to know what this is. And of course, the fort is on this side of the road, just behind my car here. And then I just love this place. Anyway, let's continue. So, me and Mickey are back now from our nice little walk on Coomb Hill, and then we went to Hungerford. But it was quite a nice view from there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a lovely view. Lovely view.
It is quite, and that bit here is like where the sun travels. Well, it travels this side of the hill, and then this side is the winter and that side is the summer. And I've stood up there many a time watching the sun going across here over to, you can't see it anymore, but you know, here there is the A4, the M4, but what I realised was that really we were up in the clouds. Well, that's the hill fork, but we couldn't go in there. There was a fence round it, but that's all we can see is that, and then that is higher and the path is lower, so you can't really see it. We'd have to break in, and we didn't. But yeah, we couldn't get in there. Right. Yeah, we were actually cloud level, weren't we?
Yeah.
You could see that we were like level with the clouds up there, which we were, because obviously there was this hill, cloud coming over the top of the hill. And they call it a hill, but it's got to be a mountain. Because, so you go down there, let's go back a minute, just to explain it to people, because I keep talking about this, because this is the highest point, ooh, that's a bit blurry. This is the highest point in England, right? So we get back, oh, we don't want that bit, I've got to find it now. Where are we? That bit, that'll do. So we're on top of this hill, being the highest point in England. Then you go down to there, and then when you go across there to Swindon, you're down another hill that's as high as this one to the bottom. So basically, people in Cirencester live a mile below me. Because we live on that plain, then there's that hill, and then at Swindon it goes down again. And you know, that's why you say, oh, I can see the clouds look a lot closer here, because they are. Yeah. Anyway, on to the next bit. Anything else to say?
No,
At least you saw it though, didn't you?
It was, yes. Sucking in.
Did you feel that we were that high?
Yeah. It was like.
No, did you feel that we were that? Did you feel that we were that high? It doesn't feel like you're that high, does it?
When you're on that top, it's like you said earlier. It's like you're looking out of a plane.
Mm.
And you see it undulating before you in all the valleys.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't quite look like, but we're almost at plane level up there.
Yeah.
And that's what it feels like. And it takes like 2 minutes to get up there, doesn't it, in the car?
Yeah, it's like you're taking off basically.
Mm.
Like you're a plane.
You weren't expecting it to look so grand, were you? Because you thought, oh, this will be on a
I
hill.
thought Box Hill was okay, but this is.
It's quite. I mean, on a nice day, you'd get a really good view, wouldn't you? But you can only see what you can see. You can only see as far as you can see. So you're not going to see much further than we did today. It just won't have cloud in it, but it will be prettier in a sense. But yeah, anyway, so that's that then. Notice these flat bricks, these little bricks in here. There was quite a few in this bridge.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't tell whether they've done that to shore it up or repair it, because we could see repairs on the. We should have probably filmed them on the bridge going across the Orient Express, because it's what's the line again that you come on? Great Western. And the Orient Express goes on the Great Western line, and it goes over that bridge in Hungerford. Yeah, on that bridge you could see that they had done things. Yeah, there was lots of different brick on it. Different eras, mendings, whatever it is. But Mickey noticed all these little bricks in there, and I actually think these little red bricks came first.
But I think they're the Freemason bricks.
What? So they're not as old? You don't think they're as old?
Well, it's a sort of technically who's built it.
Right. I don't know. The mystery of red brick.
This is the thing. It's like when we was in this tunnel, it echoed, even though it was a small, not even a tunnel.
Barge length.
And that's what I found unusual. To actually echo.
I suppose the water helped though, didn't it? The water
It
being
could well
there.
do, yeah.
Might have been the water.
Bouncing off, yeah.
But again, you know, I used to live in Hungerford, in the only house which is stone, because that part used to be Wiltshire, and it used to be at Charnham Street, was his own little village, and then Hungerford was in the Ford. That's why it's called Hungerford. And you know, my house is in Berkshire, and Wiltshire's a few miles down the road. But originally, when it was built, it was Wiltshire. So my house was the only house like that. It's a stone house. Stone houses are in Wiltshire. They're different kind of houses to. Yeah. Anyway, that was many moons ago. I lived in Hungerford in the 90s to 2000. Then I went to Inkpen, and then of course Coomb Hill is at the back of Inkpen. And then I lived there until about 2007. Then I made a mistake, and then I came back, and then I moved to Kintbury, and then I've lived in Thatcham afterwards because I bought this house. Yeah, anyway, my story of moving around. And what did that woman call it? Scratch'em or something. Whatever it was, Thatch'em. They all take the mickey out of Thatch'em. There's nothing wrong with Thatch'em. We've got bigger houses than you. No. But the houses in Thatch'em, they cost a little bit less than if you're in Newbury. But they all take the mickey out of Thatch'em. Scratch'em or Scrotum, whatever she said. Yeah. Something like that. Yes. Someone that our kids used to go to school together. Yeah. When I lived in Hungerford. Anyway, let's move on. In all the years I've lived around here, I've never noticed that one. Because what it was is, I was explaining to Mickey, we went to, so it goes Hungerford, then another little place called Lower Denford, which is where Bruno Brooks, the DJ, supposedly lives. And it's quite sweet with the little river, and then there's a big house that's a trout farm.
Picturesque.
And then, what it is there's 2 pillboxes there. Yeah, and then we go to this place. We don't know if there's any more of these pillboxes in between, but this is a few miles on from Hungerford, going obviously we're just over halfway between of Hungerford and Newbury. And then I wanted to show Mickey this building, the white building, because it's like, whatever that is, that's a weird looking building, it's round. Like, and then I suddenly went, oh look, there's a pillbox, I'd never seen it before, I've lived here since the 90s, I've never seen it. But I don't go down this road very often, and you know, anyway, yeah.
If you went past, you'd miss it in the car.
But you think that they were built in the war? Because I said, look, if they were building those in the war, by the time they built all these pillboxes, the war would have been over. Can't tell me they build these things quickly. So, but what you told him was, you thought originally these kind of things were for Henry VIII. Was it Henry VIII? Or older?
No.
You said they were older, didn't you?
No, the 1945 pillboxes.
Oh, right, so you weren't saying they were older?
No, not at all.
As old as that? So they would have had to have rammed that up really quickly, wouldn't they?
Yeah, because
what they do, wake up, right, it's day 2 of the war, now you've got a pillbox.
Yeah, you build a wooden shell.
I wanted to go in there, but it was so dark in there. And, you know, like I fell down the stairs and nearly killed myself a few months ago. And I just feel a bit awkward on my feet sometimes. I'm not going in there then. Mickey's going, it's alright, come in, there's loads of rubbish in here.
I was making sure it's flat.
But it's strange. So what was that? What did they stood on the top looking out going, I can see yonder.
No, they'd be inside. Because it's the way...
Oh, I know what you said. What you said was, the windows are too big, it's like they stuck cannons out of them. So what did you mean by that?
No, that was the last one at Bruno Brooks's place.
Yeah, so why did you say that then? So you were saying they were older?
It's like it wasn't for a gun, it was more for like a military.
Right, so then it would be older. But they did, you know, the video I made of guns, like, the big ships, what are they called? Galleons, and the cannons, nothing changed for about 600 years. So, yeah. So but they were using cannons in the Second World War, but that would have been really high tech, wouldn't it? Considering.
But that's the size of those holes that those.
You think they're using cannons?
Yeah, like.
There's an enemy coming on this village line. All the villagers are accounted for. He's an intruder. Cannonball him. Boof. With those little cannons.
But also, the other 2 that we saw at Bruno's place, I looked on the outside and they were like red tile. And they were sort of hollow. It's like it was.
But they're not the same shape as that, are they? They're not.
No, they were completely.
And then do you notice when we stopped at one, I said, look, there's another one behind it. I never noticed that one before. I only saw the one on the road.
Yeah, 2 of them beside each other.
Yeah, so there was 2 there. Then there was one a little bit further down.
Portholes were like massive.
So canals, they were protecting the canals.
Yeah, strategic for the Second World War.
I suppose they could have said they've blown it up. They could have done, couldn't they? Why didn't they go for things like that if it was a real war? Because you just stop the infrastructure, you stop people passing their goods and everything.
All of Europe.
We'd have been using the canals more in the Second World War.
I don't see canals being bombed in the Second World War. Black and white.
Do you think some of the tunnels are the canals and they've got covered over?
Yeah. Maybe British railway tracks covered over.
That would be really strange if they're all railway tracks and then they filled up with water.
Yeah, they was all there before. You know, they already had a system of railways. Like in America, we had it over here. And all they've done was like disused them and buried them basically.
Oh well, there's so many things you can think of it, and in the end you start thinking of these things because everything is such a lie. But anyway, Flossie came with us. She was a right little pain. I think she's under the table asleep now. She's a dog that goes, I want to be out, then I want to be over there. When over there, I want to be here. When I'm here, I want to be there. She's a bit like that. She's a funny little dog. But anyway, Flossie came with us, and then we went to Hungerford. When we were in Hungerford, we stopped for a cup of coffee, didn't we? And some cake. Cake and coffee, yeah. And Mickey didn't really like it. But anyway, it was a good afternoon. I hope you enjoyed it, Mickey.
I did enjoy it. Obliged.
Anyway, this is another little video of little things. Anyway, thanks very much, and
take care, everybody.
yeah, we do want to go to Silver Hill at some time, don't we? So
done.
he can see that phenomenon. I can't say the word. Phenomenon. That's it, that one. Anyway, thanks very much. Hope you got something from this video. Big hugs, lots of love. Bye.
Bye.
No, we're just putting that in because that's Denford Park, Kintbury. So Denford is next to Kintbury. That's Hungerford. And there, look, Denford Park. I just thought that was interesting. Yeah. Anyway, so after we finished the video, when we've done the video, Mickey decided to add a bit more, but I wanted it on video because what it was is, this is Lower Denford. This is where Bruno Brooks lives. It's about a mile or two outside Hungerford, and we're on the way to Newbury. There's a kind of map here, but I don't think you're going to recognise anything. But you see it start. Let's go out one. Oh, well, that changed the picture here. Anyway, no, it didn't. So obviously, there's the A4, and then I suppose. Ooh, I don't know which way it is. One way is Hungerford and one way is Newbury, and we're on our way back to Newbury. Anyway, what it was is, we're looking here at this pillbox because it's got brick in it, red brick. I wonder, how do I do? Zoom in. That's zoomed out. That's it, hang on. So this is the pillbox, and it is in Lower Denford, where Bruno Brooks lives. Or did. And if you can see bricks in it. So you think this one was made out of bricks, and the other one was made out. The one that we've just filmed and you've just watched was made out of concrete.
Yeah.
So this one's older.
I think it is, yeah.
Or do you think it's just mended in brick? Because they seem to mend everything with brick.
Yeah, it just.
I don't know what it is. It's got brick in it.
Yeah, I know. Look, this one. It had. When you go to the next two, you'll see what I mean. Because it's like they had red tile on the front, and the size of the shooting hole was not for a gun, like a
a grenade, a rifle gun.
More of a cannon.
Okay, we'll go and have a look. We're moving on now.
Pretty crazy.
We're moving on.
Yeah.
Okay. I rate here because Mickey wants me to move forward, but I just wanted to show you that bit there with the brick on it. We're going to have a very quick look at the other one, and the other one will be different. The one that Mickey went in and I didn't go in. But this is along the canal, and there are two of them. There's one further down by Bruno Brooks' house, and then there's this one. And as you can see, there is concrete on the top, but it's red brick in there again. And what Mickey's saying is, this hole here is too big. This is not just for a rifle. This must have been for a cannon or something.
45.
Or some cold fusion weapon.
Really big.
Anyway, we're just going to move along now. Google Maps at the moment so we can show you this because we didn't film them today. But obviously there's the train track, and that is Hungerford over here. So we just Hungerford. Nice red brick bridge. And then, Mickey can't see it. Man, and have a look at it this way, the pillbox. There you go. With the red brick, we've got red brick bridge.
Well, anyway, the other one's behind it.
Yeah, what it is this
blue.
nice sign sits over the other one. There's another one just here. I wonder if we'll go forward and see if red brick on top of cement. Look, see that? What's that in there?
Exactly.
So do you think they put red brick over the top? But anyway,
these are like red tile though, but they're sort of hollow. When I went past it, it looked like it was hollow in this part.
Right. Okay, anyway, and these are quite big, aren't they?
That's just. Got something big in there.
Or had something big in there. Let's see if we can get to it this way. Let's see if it lets us over there. No, it doesn't let us over there. Isn't that annoying that the sign's in the way?
It's not really pointing at anything, is it?
No, we can't. Let's go here. Let's go to here. It's not going to let me do it. takes us past it. Let's go to here. There's one to do it.
Right away.
But anyway, there is one there, so I never saw that before. But there's one there. There's two
There's a massive
boxes I didn't even know existed. So there's two here. There's one further down, and then we saw the other one. So let's just have a quick look at that one now. So this place here, right, we visited. So it goes Hungerford, Lower Denford, and then along the road, because I wanted to show Mickey this round building. Then we've got to here, and this is called Marsh Benham. And then it goes, oh, there's probably a few more places. Then it hits Speen, and you're in Newbury. So we're just going along the A4. But this is the other pillbox, and it's got concrete all over it, whereas the other one has got, like you said, bricks and tiles. That was just concrete. Was it brick inside?
No, it was
Concrete.
Yeah, but it was different to this concrete. It was more refined, more smoother.
Right.
Yeah, like the tiles. It's like it was, it's properly done.
So that looks like that could have been made in.
Yeah,
well, just say the war was real and everything was real. We'll take out the fact that nothing's real. But they could have built that for the Second World War.
Yeah.
But the other ones were obviously older
I
and
think
there.
they are. Yeah.
And these only had little slitty windows, didn't they?
Yeah, just
whereas the other ones
brackets.
had much big. Well, one of them did.
Yeah.
We didn't really overly look at the other
The one
one, did
behind
we?
had a similar but bigger hole.
Right.
It looked
But
like
the
it'd
one
been
that's
blasted
over the
through.
ridge and by Bruno Butcher's house, that one
That'd be
was.
done in a week.
Was that
moulding.
different there?
Yeah, that's done. You can see the moulding on the
But
outside.
we didn't see
of
if there was any big windows on that one because we couldn't see around the other side.
No, there was just gun slip windows.
Right, so that one was the
More.
same as this one, really.
No, the other one's bigger.
No. We've got two on top of the bridge, which we just couldn't get to one of them. So they had big openings. Then we go down to Bruno's, one down there. What did that have?
That had smaller openings like this. Like
Right.
This one. Yeah.
Right, that's what I said.
Sorry.
We're going to play the video back. You're here. Anyway, yeah, we just wanted to point
Cut
that
it
out. So there's different eras, even in the goddamn pillar
That's what I'm
boxes.
thinking, yeah.
Well, there you go then. We've uncovered something else.
Another mystery.
Different periods of pillar boxes.
I'd love to go and get in the pillar boxes again. Those two.
But why would they be pointing a cannon out? Look, they're coming up the canal!
Big do shit again for the trains, isn't it? Because that train track's going along this.
Let's bomb the train.
But-
I mean, with a cannon, but listen, with a cannon, you're not going to be able to say a plane's coming up. Look, it's going to destroy our
Yeah,
canal.
you can't shoot it down.
Fire. Then you're not going to be able to do it with a cannon. It had to be a gun.
Because it has to go outwards, not upwards.
Did you feel when you were in there that there was something like on the floor where a big gun had been? Oh, we didn't
No,
go in
no,
that
no,
one. We
that's-
didn't go in that
that's
one,
the
did we?
concrete.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
need to go in
Anyway,
further.
we've just uncovered something, even if it's very small but interesting,
Yeah.
because
It's not bad.
obviously me and Mickey saw them. But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for Mickey for adding that bit on.
Thank you, Karen. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, everybody.